Welcome back, guys. In today's episode we are going to talk about Elon Musk's Neuralink and why he wants to embed microchips in people's skulls and get robots to perform brain surgery. Elon Musk is well known for his high-profile companies like Tesla and SpaceX, but the billionaire also has a handful of unusual ventures. One of them, he says, he started to one day achieve symbiosis between the human brain and artificial intelligence. Neuralink is Musk's neural interface technology company. The company is building a device that could be implanted in a person's brain, where it could both record brain activity and potentially in the future, stimulate it. Musk has compared the technology to a Fitbit in your skull. While Musk likes to talk up his futuristic vision for the technology, the tech has some near-term medical applications. Neuralink was founded under the radar back in 2016. Neuralink first became publicly known in 2017 when the Wall Street Journal reported on its existence. The company's first major public outing didn't come until 2019, when Elon Musk and other members of the executive team showed off Neuralink's designs in a live-streamed presentation. Neuralink is developing two bits of equipment. The first is a chip that would be implanted in a person's skull, with electrodes fanning out into their brain. The chip Neuralink is developing is about the size of a coin, and would be embedded in a patient's skull. From the chip, an array of tiny wires, each roughly 20 times thinner than a human hair, fan out into the patient's brain. The wires are equipped with 1024 electrodes which are able to both monitor brain activity and, theoretically, electrically stimulate the brain. This data is all transmitted wirelessly via the chip to computers where it can be studied by researchers. The second is a robot that could automatically implant the chip. The robot would work by using a stiff needle to punch the flexible wires emanating from a Neuralink chip into a person's brain, a bit like a sewing machine. Musk has claimed the machine could make implanting Neuralink's electrodes as easy as LASIK eye surgery. While this is a bold claim, neuroscientists previously told Insider in 2019 that the machine has some very promising features. Professor Andrew Hires highlighted a feature, which would automatically adjust the needle to compensate for the movement of a patient's brain, as the brain moves during surgery along with a person's breathing and heartbeat. The robot as it currently stands is 8 feet tall. And while Neuralink is developing its underlying technology, its design was crafted by Woke Studios. In 2020, the company showed off one of its chips working in a pig named Gertrude during a live demo. The demonstration was proof of concept, and showed how the chip was able to accurately predict the positioning of Gertrude's limbs when she was walking on a treadmill, as well as recording neural activity when the pig snuffled about for food. Musk said the pig had been living with the chip embedded in her skull for 2 months. In terms of their technology, 1024 channels is not that impressive these days, but the electronics to relay them wirelessly is state-of-the-art, and the robotic implantation is nice, said Professor Andrew Jackson, an expert in neural interfaces at Newcastle University. This is solid engineering but mediocre neuroscience, he said. Jackson told Insider following the 2020 presentation that the wireless relay from the Neuralink chip could, potentially, have a big impact on the welfare of animal test subjects in science, as most neural interfaces currently in use on test animals, involving wires poking out through the skin. The company went a step further with its animal demonstrations in April 2021, when it showed off a monkey playing video games with its mind. Pager played the games using a joystick that was disconnected from the game's console, meaning he was controlling the cursor using his brain signals as his arm moved. Musk likes to boast Neuralink can let monkeys control computers with their brain signals, but neuroscientists don't see this as a big deal. Elon Musk excitedly announced back in 2019 presentation that the company had successfully implanted its chip into a monkey. A monkey has been able to control a computer with its brain, just FYI, he said, which appeared to take Neuralink president Max Hodak by surprise. Musk reiterated the claim in February 2021, 2 months ahead of the video demonstration. Neuroscientists speaking to Insider in 2019 said that while the claim might grab the attention of readers, they did not find it surprising or even particularly impressive. The monkey is not surfing the internet. The monkey is probably moving a cursor to move a little ball to try to match a target, said Professor Andrew Hires, an assistant professor of neurobiology at the University of California, said in 2019. Implanting primates with neural brain interfaces that let them control objects on screens has been done before. Professor Andrew Jackson of the University of Newcastle told Insider in April 2021, researchers first pioneered this kind of tech in 2002. But arguably its origins go all the way back to the 1960s. Improved neural interface technology like Neuralinks could help better study and treat severe neurological conditions such as Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. Professor Andrew Hires told Insider another application could be allowing people to control robotic prostheses with their minds. The first application you can imagine is better mental control for a robotic arm for someone who's paralyzed, Hires said in a 2019 interview with Insider, saying that the electrodes in a patient's brain could potentially reproduce the sensation of touch, allowing the patient to exert finer motor control over a prosthetic limb. The company hinted its chip's first real-world application would be giving quadriplegic people the ability to control phones and laptops. Neuralink announced it had raised a $205 million Series C funding round from investors including Google's GV on July 29, 2021. As part of its announcement, the company said its chip's first commercial application could be to help quadriplegic people. Quadriplegia is partial or full paralysis in all four limbs. The first indication this device is intended for is to help quadriplegics regain their digital freedom, by allowing users to interact with their computers or phones in a high bandwidth and naturalistic way. The funds from the round will be used to take Neuralink's first product to market, and accelerate the research and development of future products, Neuralink said in a blog post. During the Wall Street Journal CEO Council Summit in December 2021, Musk said the first humans into whom Neuralink hopes to implant its devices are people who have severe spinal cord injuries like quadriplegics. Tetraplegia is another term for quadriplegia. Elon Musk also says in the long term the chip could be used to meld human consciousness with artificial intelligence, though experts are skeptical of this. Although Musk has touted the near-term applications of Neuralink, he often links the company up with his fears about artificial intelligence. Musk has said that he thinks humanity will be able to achieve symbiosis with artificial intelligence using technology developed by Neuralink. Musk told artificial intelligence podcast host Lex Fridman in 2019 that Neuralink was intended to address the existential risk associated with digital superintelligence. We will not be able to be smarter than a digital supercomputer. So, therefore, if you cannot beat 'em, join 'em, Musk added. Musk has made lots of fanciful claims about the enhanced abilities Neuralink could confer. In 2020 Musk said people would save and replay memories like in Black Mirror, or telepathically summon their car. Experts have expressed doubts about these claims. So what are your thoughts? Will the daring businessman pull this one off? Let me know down in the comments and stay tuned for all the latest artificial news.